So that's it live now. Welcome everybody to today's stream. As you can see by this ETH BTC chart that we have broken to the upside. So we're going to have a look at that throughout this stream and some other projects. So we'll just get a few people online and then we'll crack on. Let me know where you're all from in the chat and we'll have a good crack tonight. I've got a few hours spare, so we'll do a few hours on this stream and see where we get to. I've got the chat on my phone because I'm set up on a different setup today. Welcome guys, you can see all chat starting to go now. Make sure that this stream is going live. So Ethereum BTC is a main contender that we are looking at today. I think I've been talking about this for a long time now. I've been waiting for Ethereum to break out on the BTC pair. Not quite got there yet. I mean, we have had a breakout on the lower time frames. We're still waiting for a massive breakout. We do know that Bitcoin has done its thing now, and in my opinion, I'm waiting for this to play out. I think that we've got a long way to go in Ethereum before we do start to target those all-time highs in the BTC pair. So we have got a fair old chunk to make up. If we just look from that last candle there up to the all-time highs in the BTC Satoshi pair, still got 183% to make up, which is absolutely massive. Crystal Palace, welcome. I'm long since 2214, not sure where I should pump more money in at my trade. To be honest, I think anyway is a good trade. The first key area I'm looking at is this green level here at 0.046 Satoshis. We'll have a look at the USDT pair in a minute, and then we'll have a look at all other alts really, because mainly I just want to concentrate on Ethereum BTC. So if this is a weekly time frame, if you're just looking right down at a MACD here, we've had a tick to the upside on the MACD and a bullish cross, so things are looking good there. We've got a lot of levels of support below us, but we've not got much in terms of resistance. I think this key area here, where we've been up to recently, up at this level is the first major area to break through. I think once we do break through that at 0.046, we've got a long way to go up. I mean, what's our all-time highs in Satoshis? Let's just mark it up actually. 0.12 well, that's 0.12 BTC, so that's a fair old distance we've got to make up yet, but I think that will be beaten at some point, as long as we do break to the upside and things start pushing on. Looking at the daily time frame, things look a little bit better here. I did a video for Learning Crypto YouTube yesterday, and I put this bull flag on, and I don't really tend to use patterns so much, but I looked at this bull flag and I thought, looking quite bullish this, and look at that, 2 candles to the upside and it's looking very good. So that candle, we're broken out from that bull flag, and now in my opinion I think this is a first crucial area to target. I think once we do get up to this level we may reject, and then that could be a good time to open up some fresh longs. Once we do drop below them, then I think we should slingshot above that. I'll check out Reef on soon, Paul. I'm still holding Reef. It's not done much, to be honest, since I've been in it, which is a bit annoying, but I will check it out very soon. What does it mean? What does it mean for alts when Ethereum is just pushing? Well, I think Ethereum we're still waiting for. I think we're still waiting for a major push on Ethereum before alts can go parabolic. We've seen a lot of growth across altcoins over the last, I don't know, the last 3 or 4 months. Even since that DeFi boom that we had in September last year, things have been flying ever since. So the market's looking good, but what we just need now is a massive breakout on Ethereum to slingshot us all into oblivion at some stage. But looking at this on the daily time frame, so everything is looking bullish. We have broken out of that bull flag. Key area here at 0.046 BTC. Once we do break above that, we've got quite a significant amount of room to make up before we even do start pushing up towards those all-time highs. And then dropping into 4 hour before we look at the USDT pair. 4 hours looking very bullish as well. If you look at the MACD down here, we've had that bullish cross on the 20th of April. So that was yesterday morning, yesterday time-ish, and now we're pushing up. So things are looking quite good. Taking a look at the dollar pair, because I know a lot of people do trade in dollars. Most people trade in dollars, to be honest. We have an all-time high up here at 540 in dollars, and then we are closing up on that. So I mean, from current prices to the all-time high, we've only got what 3-4% to make up, so it's not much really. And I think, in my opinion, let's just drop into the daily time frame and see where I think this is going to go. In fact, I'll look on the weekly. Just want to show you some key levels that we could target if the market does allow, and we do start pushing on. So this was the all-time highs back from 2018. We did it about $1,400. It seems to have lost that and pushed it that away since. But looking at this entire move in terms of Fibonacci levels, let's just drag it all the way across. These are some key levels that we can target above. So the first major level for me is breaking through $3,000. I think that will happen quite quick, to be honest, over the course of this next couple of weeks. And then we can really look at this target here at 261 at $3,623. I think that is a key area to target. Did I put that fib on right? Yeah, I did. So yeah, that is the next key area for me, $3,000. I think once we do push above $3,000, we can really target about 3,623. I'll just catch up on chart and see what's going on there. Welcome everybody, and make sure if you are new to this channel that you do smash that subscribe button. Is Doge dead? This is where F is pumping. Well, we do know that over the course of the last few years, the last few bull cycles, every time that Doge has pumped, it has started alt season. And now what you're seeing now that Doge has pumped, Ethereum is pumping. It gives you a bit of a fuzzy, warm feeling. I think, bloody hell, I think it might be the start of something major. But we just need to, like I say this quite a lot, keep your feet on the ground and just monitor price and see what goes on. Hi Cheryl, how are you doing? Your camera is really fuzzy. It's probably gone off. I'm in some bloody secret bunker with no bloody signal. Is that camera back on now, guys, is it? Yeah, I'll check out RSR in a minute, mate. If the camera's not working, then fuck it, it's not going to work, but if it's on, it's on. So yeah, looking at Ethereum, those are the key levels that I'm targeting next, $3,000. I think we'll get a retracement from there, only a little bit, but then I think 3,623 is my major target for Ethereum. So in general, it's looking good. On the MACD, everything's looking quite good, to be honest. Camera's fine, sweet. I don't know what I did. But yeah, things are looking good in Ethereum. Just hope we can sustain this pump now and really start to push on. But I'm more excited about this move that is happening on the well, we're on weekly time frame. Let's go back to let's have a look at 4 hour. This is what I was looking for, that breakout to the upside, and it's broken out. So please just carry on and push up to this level, because I think if we do push up and break above that level, things will really start to get tasty. So I'm just going to run through some alts. The main ones which I use, so the ones that I hold, and then I'll go through some of your questions, and I'll have a look what's going on. So I'm going to start off with Zilliqa. Zilliqa is one of my major bags. I think it's probably my second biggest hold. Could say we are in pretty much a consolidation band at the minute, which is nothing to worry about. I had it a few weeks ago. Somebody was saying, "Oh, Zilliqa is like a stable coin because it was pretty much trading within around this area." As soon as people sold it, it managed to pump to the upside, and it's same again. This project is massive. I mean, look at this. I've highlighted this key area. We've done 4,400%, and even higher if you look. Let's just drag it up to right up to the top. This year we have done a 4,000, close to 5,000% move, which is absolutely massive, and I think things are looking good. But what I need to do now is just have a look at some key areas that we could invest. So let's drop right into a 4 hour time frame. Have a zoom in and see what's going on here. So as you can see, we're having a bit of retracement. That was the dump that we had the other week. Sorry, should I say the other day. We dropped quite a little bit, really. I mean, from those all-time highs up at 25 cents, we dropped 35%. Hopefully it didn't sell, because we do know that in the bull cycles, things move up as well as move down. So this is a perfect buying opportunity in my opinion. I think things are looking good here for set some buys. Let's just have a look at it in terms of Fibonacci and see where we are. We'll take this as the entire move from the bottom to the top. So look at that, we've done quite a big retracement there, so in my opinion, I would say now is a good level. We have actually bounced off that 786 level. So that was the level to potentially buy. But we are currently stuck at that golden ratio level of 618 level. So that, in my opinion, is still the area to buy. I would buy anything within around this place, anything under 20 cent, to be honest. I mean, get something under 20 cent, and I think it's a great buy. Looking at 20, that is a 20 cent level there, at 50% retracement. If we go, even if you target all-time highs from this level, you're still making a 26% move there without any leverage. So things are quite looking good there, to be honest. ZIL or GZIL? Well, if you stake Zilliqa, you get GZIL for free. So personally, I would not buy GZIL. I'd try and stake it if you can. So I staked mine with my ledger. I also use ZilPay, which is a decent wallet to stake with too. So check them out. Can anyone recommend any fresh air I can invest in? Fresh air. Alright, so that's Zilliqa, some key levels there to buy in. Targets for me, I think 30 cent is the first major target. It's a nice round number. Once we do break above 25 cent, I can see that coming quite quick. I'll just jump over to RSR first. And then we'll do some other alts after that. Not even too sure what this red level is here, to be honest. I'll get rid of that. I'll tell you what, let's start fresh. Zilliqa's had quite, RSR's had quite a good pullback as well from those highs that we had. From that level there, down to the bottom. What's that, 38%? We've done quite a bit there, to be honest. So yeah, things are looking good on that pair. So that is probably a decent buy now. If you just look at the MACD, where that tick to the upside there, things are looking good there. So let's have a look at some buys within this level. I'm going to just drop to a daily. Right, well, let's analyse this entire move. So we'll take it from the bottom there. We had that wick down on the 23rd of Feb. Then we created these all-time highs up at 11.8 cent. And we have done that 50% retracement. So that is the level to buy. I would be buying anything around here. And I would even have some orders set down to that 618 level. I can't see us going down there, to be honest, because things are looking good. We have managed to create some higher lows all the way up. So that's a high low, that's a high low, that's a high low. So things are still looking very bullish, and I really think we can start to push on soon. But yeah, in terms of buy zones, I would be buying anything around this level. And I think the next key level looking at there is that level at 8.6 cent. I think that's a buy zone if we do get a bit of a drop from this, because we do know that things move up in waves, and we could easily drop back down to that 3-2 level 0.086. DGB just surpassed ZIL. It must be on a... Did you buy it on a pump, is it? I've not looked at DGB for a while. Let's have a look at DGB USDT. Wow, that's on a decent rise, isn't it? Let's have a look at that in terms of a daily time frame. I remember I was holding some DigiByte. I was holding it for about 2 years. I forgot I had it, and I had a look at the DigiByte wallet on my phone, and I can't remember how much in it. I think I don't know how many tokens it was, but I think I had about 15 grand in it. I thought, chuffing, I'll sell that. I think, and I sold it around here. No, it wasn't even. It was even back then. It was right back here. November, December time. Managed to sell it all. Made a massive profit. I think I only bought $1,000 and made about 15k from it. But wow, if I managed to hold on to it, it would have been some nice profit. But that profit swung into some other alts. But yeah, that's looking good. Someone has mentioned SafeMoon. I'm not looking at SafeMoon. Not a chance. I try not to invest in any dog shit like that, to be honest. I know you can make money, and there's some massive money to be made in it, but God, that is shit. So let's just have a look at Digibyte here. This is my other trading software. Let's just have a look at some buy levels. I've only got a few key levels on it. So the 382 level is usually a good buy, and the 618, we do know that 618 is king. So if you're looking for some buys on Digibyte, that key level there at 11 cent is a decent area to buy, I think. Let's just change that box. There we go. So yeah, I think that's a level to buy on DGB. I think that's a nice level if we do get a pullback from there, which I'm not sure if that's all-time highs. I think it must be at 16 cent. So going back to this chart. Sander, yeah, I'll check Reef out, mate. You have any favourite gaming tokens? Engine's a decent gaming token. I mean, you can build games on top of Engine. I think Engine's solid. It's been around the longest, and a lot of people don't know that Engine used to be an actual company before it became a crypto. So it's been going for a long time, and that's why I can see that major growth we've had over the course of the last 6 months. I actually held a lot of Engine as well and sold all them. How is BTC Dominance looking at? That's a good question. Let's have a look at BTC Dominance. 51.48. Let me just show you something here on a weekly time frame. So this grey box to your left hand side here was alt season of 2017, and we hit 71% at its peak, and then on the bottom we managed to hit 35%. Then looking at this green line here, this is a current level of support. We've not closed a daily candle or weekly candle below 52% since the 6th of August 2018. So if we do close, let's just look back on the daily now. If we do close a daily candle below this level, I think things are going to start to get very, very interesting, because this is a massively key level. We have not closed below that for 3 years, so dropping below that will be just absolutely massive. We did actually lose this level at 62% and consolidate for a while. I was expecting the same to happen here. I was expecting a level of consolidation for, I don't know, a month, but that didn't happen. We lost it, and then we dropped to this level. And again, I could be potentially expecting some accumulation around here, or some consolidation, but everything's bullish, so we might just continue to drop. As long as Ethereum BTC keeps pushing, that's going to keep dropping as well. So things are looking good in general for altcoins across the Bitcoin market dominance. How are we doing, Mark? Welcome, mate. Let me check out Reef, because Paul's asked about 40 times. Reef is in a massive period of consolidation. This was the all-time highs that we hit, and then it got flooded to hell, and then we hit some all-time highs again in March. It got flooded, and we've come back into this consolidation zone. So I'm still holding Reef. I don't mind the asset. I don't like all the baggage that comes with it and all the shit. So to be honest, I've stopped watching it. I have got him in MetaMask, but I don't pay much attention to it. I think it's just a long-term speculative buy. I think if they do everything they say they're going to do, I think it's definitely worth holding on to. But I mean, in terms of buying in and targets, I can't really give any. I mean, for buy zones, I'd just buy anything within this consolidation zone. We do have some support down here, but it's not going to go down to that level. I mean, that's at 0.024, 0.25, currently at 0.034. I mean, if it did drop down to those levels, you're talking another 30% drop from current prices. So I can't see that happening. We have been trading this area for quite a while, so things are looking quite good, to be honest. I think that we might be able to start pushing on soon, but in terms of targets, I think the first major target is breaking through 0.058. Once we do break above that, we will really start to push on. But in terms of fundamentals and news, I can't really see much going on, to be honest. That's probably because I've not been following it, but yeah, just buy anything within around the area, to be honest. So that's Reef covered for you, mate. You can stop asking now. question on BTC. Having a divergence on the SI daily since January basically, but price is going up. I don't even worry about anything to do with divergences when we're in price discovery. BTC has been in price discovery since, when did we hit those? Let's have a look at BTC chart. We've been, since we broke the all-time highs in December, it's just been on complete parabolic growth. I mean, we have had quite a big retracement now. I've had this trend line on for a while on BTC. If you're just wondering what these green boxes are, these are the drops that we've had over the course of the last few months. And we've had quite a lot of people flapping on this drop here, thinking, right, fuck me, is that it? Is that the end of the party? But if you look back, so we've had a 21% drop from the very top to the very bottom. We've had bigger drops on the way up. We've had an 18% one there, 26% there, 30% there. So I really, really would not worry about this dip. If BTC, Ethereum BTC does break out and starts pushing on, that doesn't mean it's bad for BTC. I think BTC could be range bound, and what I want to happen with BTC is this. I want it to do what Reef just did in that last bit of TA. I just want BTC just to go zigging in and out of air and just keep pushing up and pushing down and just being boring really. We like a boring stable BTC for altcoins to do well, so let's just monitor that and see how it goes. But hopefully we don't drop to the downside, because it inevitably will drag the altcoins down with it first. My face is squished here. It's probably my camera. I've absolutely no idea how to set this new stream up on my Mac, so it's staying as it is for now, mate, unfortunately. KSM and EVED. Right, let's have a look at KSM first. In fact, we'll have a look at a video first. EVED, one of my favourite projects. Look at a dollar pair. So this is a daily time frame. That is the all-time high mark, which I've got in the wrong place. We did hit just over $1, $1.06, and we are on a retracement. Nothing to worry about, to be honest. Shit happens. There is one big seller, one massive wallet, which is the team know about it. I think it's either an ex-team member, but he had about 1.5 million tokens. I think he's down to about 400k, 600k, something like that now. But once he's out, I think the price will really start pushing up. But having a look at buy zones, if you're looking to trade in dollars, I think we have done this 78% retracement. We have failed to close below that 78% retracement and look like we are starting to push to the upside. So if you're looking to buy some Avido, I know we are on a new exchange now, we're on ZBX. I've never used it before, but it looks like they're starting to grow a little bit of liquidity. But I would be buying on this level, to be honest. I think anywhere at 55 cents or above, considering that's been up to $1, is quite massive. So yeah, I would buy in anything at those levels. In terms of targets, the world is our oyster. I think we're going to absolutely fly this year. It only got a small supply. I think around 18 million. I can't remember actually. Let's have a look. Let's go market cap. So 17.7 million and then 14 million circulation. Well, dropping a bit, 60 cents, but like I say, it's not to worry about that. So yeah, very low supply, and I think this has got a multiple $10, $15, $20 at some stage on the price. Right, so let's go back to that chart. So yeah, that's looking good there. Let's have a catch up on the chart and then I'll go through Kusama. What about Graph Token USD? Yeah, I'll have a look at that in a second. Right, KSM, let's have a look at Kusama. Never done any TA on Kusama, I don't think, unless I did a video. Yeah, we'll look at that pair. So Kusama, again, this looks like it's the all-time highs there at 568. So look at KSM. So 368 current price. Let's look at all-time highs before I do some TA on it. 566 is the all-time highs. So yeah, that's up that level. Let's mark that level up first. That gives us a target to go for. 566 all-time highs. Looks like we're on a retracement for those highs. So let's have a look at some buy zones. We are doing quite a significant drop here by the looks of it. So let's have a look at some buy zones. We'll take this as the start of a move here on the 27th of February. We start pushing up and then hit those all-time highs and then retrace, and look at that. So we hit 566, retrace, we lost that 382 level, and currently we sat at the 618 level. We did wick right below it. If you zoom in there, we wicked right below it, failed to close below it, pushed up, and then we've wicked right down to this 618 level again. So if you're looking to buy, I think you best snap some up quick before the market does start pushing on, because we do know that Ethereum is breaking out. So I think now, before Ethereum does start pushing on, alts will inevitably follow them soon. It's a big year for Polkadot and Kusama, with all the power chains going on and the testnet. So I think now at these levels, I think $340 could be a good level to buy in, to be honest. I've never looked at Polkadot, Chris, to be honest, mate. Right, let's have a look at VeChain. I think you all know that VeChain is my biggest holding. So this is a daily time frame. I was saying on a video the other day that potentially the MACD looks like it's quite bearish and it could roll over a little bit, but I don't know. The entire market is bullish. I did target some buys at this level, the 20-cent level. I think it's some natural level of support. Let's get rid of that fib. Let's get rid of that crap. Let's drop into a 4-hour time frame. So it looks like we are on a period of consolidation at the minute. After those highs, we did peak right up to, where did we get, 27, nearly 28 cent, just shy of 28 cent, 27.9%. And then we are starting to retrace a little bit. If we just take this entire move, currently we are set at that 382 level. We've already wicked down to that 618 level as well, and we've also even dropped low. That was that big dump that Bitcoin had. It dragged everything down with it, but I think in general it stayed quite positive. VeChain, if you look at that, we've created a higher low. I mean, higher lows are up. We've got a higher low here, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. We are creating higher lows constantly, so things are looking bullish. If you're looking to buy some though, I think in my opinion, I would be buying at this level. The lovely 382 at 23.3 cent. If the market does allow, you might get some wicks down into the 50% on the 618 level, so you could potentially ladder some orders away from 23 cent all the way down to 20 cent, and that could be some good levels to buy. If you're just looking at a MACD here on the 4-hour time frame, we've been in a bearish phase for coming up to 24 hours now, so this could tick to the upside at any point. You just take a couple of 4-hourly closures, and we would really start to push on, and the all-time high is not too far away. In terms of price predictions for this, my first key area to break through is 30 cent. I think once we do break above 30 cent, got a massive level at 50 cent. I think 50 cent will be hit on this bull run, maybe even more, but we just need to see how this parabolic this cycle goes. George, I think it's a good time to buy VeChain, to be honest, looking at those key levels. If we do break down, I mean, what triangle are you looking at, what time frame? If you're looking at this level here, let's have a look at a 4-hour time frame. potentially we could break either to upside or the downside from this. Depends how long you're willing to wait, to be honest. But as you can see, we are creating higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So in my opinion, I think that's a good chance we could break to the upside, to be honest. Can I have a look at Ren? I'll have a look at Ren in a second. How many coins do we need to buy? Depends which asset, mate. I would buy VET all day long at these prices. Anything under those all-time highs is a decent buy. Let's have a look at Ren and then we'll have a look at Chili's after that. Here's this other chart for Ren. If I can find it. There it is. I think that's a right Ren. Is that Ren dollar? What current price are we at? 89 cents. Let's just check it out. Yeah, that's the right one. So let's have a look at that. Daily time frame. I take it that's the all-time highs. Let's just drop to a weekly. Oh, yeah, so that's the all-time highs. Let's mark that level up. With it, some all-time highs at 176 and done quite a significant retracement. So let's have a look at our entire move. Look at this golden ratio. If you watched my videos before, then you'll know that 618 is king. So if you're looking to buy, we are failing to close any candles below that on the daily time frame. So that is the area to buy. I think that is the bottom. I can't see us dropping any below than that, to be honest. So if you're looking to buy some, 83 cents, place some orders, get them filled, and then hold on for dear life, because I think that has done its retracement now. If we're ever looking at projects that have hit some all-time highs, you should really target that 618 level to buy in, and I think that's a good level to buy. We actually hit that level, we recovered, rejected off that 382 level, come back down to 618 level. So I think second time, I think we're going to start and push through here. I mean, we've had 2 weeks above it. Third time lucky, we'll break through and then we can really start target at $1 region, and then target pretty much all-time highs. So Ren's looking quite good in my opinion there. We've done that retracement. The RSI is coming towards a point of oversold, so I think it's definitely a good time to buy. Gonna check out SIA. Cycon. Never looked at this, to be honest. Rank number 56. Total supply 47 billion. Currently at 4.6 cent. What's the all-time highs? 11 cent. Not too sure what that spike was. When was it all-time high? All-time high 3 years ago, right. So I don't know if the data's on this chart from back then. Yeah, so that's the all-time highs over there. 11 cents all-time highs. In terms of a price gain from current prices, we've got a 80% move, which is not much. So let's have a look at this in terms of buy zones. So with those yearly highs up at 6.6 cent, we have done that retracement and we are coming down to a 618 level. So if you're looking to buy, that is the level there. Any buys within 0.036, I think that will be a nice level for you to buy. Once it does wick down to that level, or might wick a little bit lower, I think that will be the end of the retracement and can really start to push on after that and start targeting those yearly highs and then targeting those all-time highs at some stage. And which coin are you very interested in terms of potential and fundamentals? I've probably talked about this before, but VeChain's my favourite asset. One thing that doesn't give it good prospects is that massive supply. I think maximum supply is 86 billion, currently in circulation around 64 billion. It's just for partnerships. They've got the partnerships are absolutely insane. They've got partnerships with Walmart, partnerships with BMW, with Renault, some that I probably don't even know about, which are absolutely massive, but multi-billion companies are invested in VeChain. Recently Salesforce have joined partnerships too, so I think VeChain is the one that I'm most bullish about. I think Singapore-backed project as well, so I think things can really start to push on soon. Let's have a look at graph then. No data, we've got graph on here, haven't we? So look what's going on. So last time I did some TA, I was looking for buys at this level at $1.34. And look at how we've hit that level, pushed back up, rejected off these wicks here. Looks like it traded within that area quite a bit, and now we have a new retracement again. I mean, you could say we're coming back down to 618 level from the entire move. If you just zoom out, let's have a look. Where's the Fibonacci placed here? It looks like we're consolidating. Just drag that all the way through that level. So we've hit those highs and we've done a slow bleed. We've hit that 618 level and then we've pushed back up, rejected from around $2 region, failed to close above $2 and rejected back down to a 50% level. So if you're looking to buy, I will be placing orders around this level here at $1.34. I think $1.34 could be a nice area for you to buy if the market does allow. But yeah, that's graph. In terms of levels, you need to close above $2. I think a daily closure above $2, we've not had one yet. I think a daily closure above that will send us back up towards those all-time highs. Let's just go back to Ethereum, see what's going on there. I'll look at the 4 hour. It's looking good still. Ethereum on the BTC pair still looking good. We just need to really start pushing on and target this level at 0.046 satoshis. I think once we do get up there, I think we'll know about it. Ethereum's not going to crash, mate. Ethereum's just started pushing. I think over the course of the next few weeks now, I think it's going to be the Ethereum show, and I think it's hopefully going to start pushing up, creating some new all-time highs above $3,000. If you're looking at the Ethereum USD chart here, I've got a couple of key levels marked up. If we just go back to the weekly time frame, so I've got $3,000, my first key area to target, and then we've got 3,623. I think those levels are going to definitely happen over the course of the next few months. I bought Sire on leverage. There's no point in trading leverage in a bull cycle. There's no point at all. You have liquidations there, don't you? And on spot trade, you don't have a liquidation. So just buy in spot, hold long term, and you will be rewarded. I've done no leverage trading over the course of the last 6 months. I bought most of my spot trades in August, September, and October of last year. The growth has been absolutely astronomical. So just buy spot, hold long term, and you will be rewarded. No point using leverage. We do know what's happened recently on leverage. On that massive wick from BTC. Let's just have a look at it now. I think we had about $1 billion worth of liquidations. I'll tell you what we did as well. If we just look at the total too. So this is the entire crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin. Where's the daily chart? There we go. I just want to show you something, how much got wiped off the market. So look at that. We did hit those all-time highs at $1.1 trillion in the altcoin market, and then bang, $324 billion got wiped out in that massive dump. So that's unthinkable, where a lot of people did lose money. But these wicks to the downside are just areas for you to buy. Do not sell anything in the red at this stage. Let's take a look at XLM. Let's have a look at the all-time highs on the stats, see what's going on. $0.51. What's the all-time highs? I'm sure the all-time highs back in the past. Yeah, 3 years ago we did it 93 cents. This is one of the competitors to XRP. Where's my chart gone? Let's just have a look on weekly time frame. Yeah, we've not quite got the all-time high here, but it was up at 93 cents. So let's move that line. Oh yeah, I've already marked it up. So 93 cents is the all-time highs. Let's have a look from current prices up to that high level. 36% up from the yearly high, so it's not a major amount. If you're looking at MACD, it's looking quite bearish, to be honest, on that weekly time frame. But that's nothing to worry about. Let's have a look at the daily. So let's have a look at some investment prices here. If you're just looking at MACD, we had that bearish cross on the 18th of April. We have only got a bit of a tick to the downside. Yep, I think that's going to be the end of that move, to be honest. I think we have hit those highs, the yearly highs up at 68 cents, retraced, hit and pretty much wicked that 61% level at 47 cents and pushed to the upside. So that could be, I think that could be the end of a dip. Again, if you look at that, we have created a higher low there, higher low there, so another higher low there. So on the way up, things are looking good. And just buy and hold, like I say, most assets, buy and hold. No point using leverage. But yeah, in terms of targets for this, you can have a look at some of these key levels. So the first level to break through 68 cents, 77, 89, and then we're going to be above all-time highs. This ultimately is definitely going to be above $1 at some stage over the course of the next few months. So if you're holding a nice investment, hold above $1. If you're looking to take profit and you're thinking, right, $1 is my target, set some sell orders at about 98 cents because Wales will front run you. Locked up XRP. I think I'm not a massive fan of XRP in terms of all the shit that comes with it. But I don't mind the asset. I think the network's good. The network's a solid network. It's one of the fastest and most scalable networks in crypto. Personally, I don't hold any. I just prefer other projects. But up to you, mate. Have a look at CTI. Is it on? So I'll also come with a chart. Whenever you give me charts, Stevie, it's always something I've never heard of. Some random coin. CTI USD. Is it? Let's have a look at that chart. Is it on? No. What is CTI, Stevie? Let me know, mate. There's loads of them. What's that one? Clintex. Alright, there we go. Clintex dollar Uniswap. I'm guessing this is a fairly new asset. We've only got data back to January. Let's just mark it all-time high up at 38 cents. Actually, let's go back to it. 21 cents is current price, up 28% today. Maximum supply 191 million. It's quite low, that, to be honest, for some projects usually going into fucking quadrillions these days, aren't they? Markets where it's trading. Qcoin, oh, it's on Qcoin, so it shows that's a decent asset. PancakeSwap and Uniswap, so it's BSC chain and BNB. Never looked into this one, mate, so let's just have a look at this move here. So that is the start of a move. As you can see, with them highs, we retraced. from the bottom of a move to the top. If you're looking for some investments, buddy, I think we've already pretty much hit those levels that you would expect it to drop down to. We've gone all the way through that 618 level. I mean, if you're lucky, you might get some orders filled down here at 13 cent. We may come back down to tacit level. We've wicked up and look at that, we've rejected off that 382 Fibonacci level. If it does start pushing to the upside, I think these orders are going to be out of play, but you know me, I buy anything on that 618 level, so if you're looking to buy, I'd tap some there as well. In terms of levels, looking to the upside, let me just put the negative fibs on here. So in terms of price targets, no, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Let me just change that. 0.618. So I think once you do break above that 38 cent barrier, I think 50 cents going to be the ultimate first target. And then, but looking at this level, I think we got the minus 0.27 at 46 cent and the 0.57. So that's some key levels for you to target there, mate. I got a buy-in at 13.5. Yeah, that's just within that. Yeah, you will have caught something down there, won't you? Cat token, the next Doge. I'm not looking at any meme coins. They're all shite. They do make money, I'm not denying that. Some massive money to be made in some of these meme assets, but I'm an investor. I'm not a shitcoin trader. I just like to buy assets and hold them long term due to fundamentals. Silo, never heard that one, mate. Shall we have a look at Silo? Silo, let's have a look at dollar. This is coin market cap. Let's have a look at it on here actually. Ranked 755. Market cap $26 million. 10 billion supply. 24% in circulation. Where we're trading. Usually, where it's trading usually gives you a good idea where this asset is heading. So it's on KuCoin, which is big. KuCoin is the king of listing solid low caps. I'm not a massive fan of Gate.io. No idea what BitBNS is, and it's on it is on Uniswap. So 10 billion traded there. Let's just have a quick look at the chart now. So you want to have some buys on Silo, mate. Currently we're pushing up quite well, so I mean if you're looking for a retracement, I think you're going to target some buys here. 0.0088, I think that's a key level to buy. Probably not going to wick down to these levels because as you can see, we hit those highs, wicked through about 618 and then pushed up, so if you're looking for buys, I think that's a key level there. Right, I'll have a look at a couple more projects and I'll wrap this stream up. What do you think about Algo? Solid project. Quite a few of my mates are invested in Algo. I've never really looked into the asset itself. I've just preferred other assets, but it's definitely a solid asset. And mic volume is really low. Yeah, I'm using a bit of a shit setup to be. I'm working away from home, so I'm using a. Not the best, but it'll have to do. Let's have a look at a couple more assets on TradingView and then we'll wrap that stream up. I just want to have a look at, where is it now? Polkadot. Polkadot has been quite subdued recently. We did have that massive pump away from $5. I bought all my Polkadot under $5. And then from there, we've been on massive parabolic growth. And it looks like we are just on a bit of a retracement, so things are looking good at the minute. For buys, should I say. Let's just take a look at this in time over here. 78% retracement bought in there, so we did hit that $32, and I think that could be wicked down again potentially. We're having a bearish phase on the MACD. We had a bearish cross on the 17th of April. So in my opinion, I think we could get some orders filled down at $32 before we do start pushing on. I think that this is a plus $100 asset. I mean, the all-time highs is up at 48 cents, and we've not even got power chains on there, so once that ecosystem does start developing, I think things will really start to push on. But looking for buys there, get some orders filled at $32, and I think we might be able to start pushing on from there. Thoughts on Utrust? I haven't really got any thoughts. I've not looked into it, to be honest, mate. I know we've got a lot of partnerships, and I think one of the, might be wrong, but I'm sure one of the head ladies at PayPal is now a CEO or something like that, which bodes it well. Strax. So have a look at Strax. I think somebody said that a few times. Absolutely no idea what it is, but we'll have a look at it anyway. Sure, look on CoinMarketCap. Stratis $2. Where are we trading? Binance. Fucking hell. $262 million, ranked 180. Right, so Stratis. I'm not sure what the all-time highs is, but currently we are sat at $2 on the nose, which sounds like it's some nice level of support. Yeah, so it looks like we're coming down to that golden ratio level. If you're looking to buy, have some orders here. $1.74, you'll tap that, and then I think that'll be game over and it will start pushing to the upside. So that's your buy zones there at 174. Is there a regularity when I stream? Unfortunately there's not, mate. I work crazy shifts at work, so I just have to fit them in when I can. Try to do as many as possible, not as many as I've liked to recently, but I'll try to get 2 or 3 in a week if I can. Do you think Doge was overpumped to assessing from people we've seen the major cryptos that are booming? It's hard to tell with stuff like that. I mean, you got some massive influencers on Twitter promoting it, and it's not really good as it is. I mean, the asset itself has got a infinite supply, so that can just keep growing and growing. Can you flex your biceps? No, I can't. But yeah, Doge. It's just a fad, innit? It's just a craze. It's like 2017, the exact same happened. I remember Doge pumping. Everybody were talking about it. We didn't have TikTok back then, so I think TikTok's massively up in that pump. So yeah, social media, that's what it does to you. And it's fucking annoying that recently that all these other shit memes have come out, like Shiba and I don't know what else has come out. Ass has come out recently, hasn't there? There's that many different memes coming out a minute. It's like last year when we had the DeFi boom and we had Uniswap which came out, and then we had loads of different PancakeSwap, which PancakeSwaps ended up good, but we had loads of offsets from out like Pizza and BurgerSwap, and it's always the same. Whenever something's doing well, the scammers jump on it and make something that just sounds ridiculous, and that's what's happening with the meme coins at the minute. So it will blow over. Doge, I think, has done its thing now. I can't see it pumping much too harder because its valuation is absolutely astronomical. So some people will be taking profits. One thing to know as well, I think that's something like the top 15 wallets hold 75% of the supply. So that's quite a bearish sign. So knowing that one wallet could absolutely destroy the sell orders there, It's not the best, really, is it? I have a question. I'm new to crypto space. Is 100x coin a scam? There's a coin called 100x scam. Surely not. I don't believe you. I can't click on that because I'll show you my portfolio then. Yeah, it's probably a scam. It does sound like a scam. Why would you buy something that's called 100x scam? If Straight Up Yorkshire brought a coin out called Civvy, I'd buy it up. I would as well, mate. And you see all these projects that are building on top of Chili's, all these football teams. Wait till Barnsley get on there, mate. Barnsley will be getting bought right up. Buying on straight away. I've seen that Barcelona tokens listed on Binance today. I've not had a look at how's that doing actually. Shall we have a look at it? It's not on yet, is it? Not 30%. Well, look at that. What a list. That always happens. If you ever look at projects that have, well, if you look at charts of projects that I've listed on Binance, you always get that fucking horrendous wick to an off. It's quite annoying. That's on my daily time frame. Obviously, we only listed today. Yeah, all assets look like this. I mean, I'm quite a big fan of football. I don't watch it a lot recently because COVID's ruined that and it's been shit to watch football without no crowds, but I'm quite a fan of these fan tokens. I think it's a good idea, and I've not looked at the previous price action on this because it has been listed over on Chili's exchange for a while, so given the current level, what are we at, $50? I think I'm going to buy some race at some stage, just to hold long term and see how it goes. I think try and get quite a few football tokens at some stage. What do you think about Fox Finance? Never heard of it. 100x coin is from YouTuber Ken Crypto. I think he can call it projects. I don't know. No, fuck that, mate. There's some crazy projects being talked about here. I tell you what, we'll call that a day for the stream anyway. Thanks everybody who's tuned in today. Not the best setup. Sorry if it sounds a bit off, but it is what it is. So thanks everyone for tuning in. If you're not already, smash that like button. Make sure that you are subscribed, and I'll catch you next time.